Hi, all. It's Saida Bulgara from Becoming I Am here with the astrology of the day. This one is for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, January 29th through the 31st. The energy is kind of the same these next 3 days, and I think it's because it's preparing us for the full moon that we will be having on Sunday, February 1st. So what we're seeing is first the moon in Cancer. Moon in Cancer is all about our foundational relationships. So this is the foundation of the house that we have. These are the really close relationships in our lives, the one with ourselves and the one with our significant other or our children or those that live in your home. This is also the strong foundations that you have with those that you work with, because that's another home you have. Also, the people that might be in the foundational belief systems that you have, so the religious belief systems that you have or you don't have, those relationships are also very fundamental. So whenever you're thinking about Cancer, think about houses, right? You have the house of yourself, you have the house that you live with your immediate family, you have the house that you live in your church group, let's say, your community, the country you live in. So there's many houses within the one house. Think about those like nesting dolls when you're thinking about this. And the whole point of the moon in Cancer is that you're feathering your nest. You're making sure that the nest is clean, it's good, and things and the foundations around you are things that will sustain the growth that you're trying to create for the future. However good the foundation of the house is however good the rest of the creation that you will be making will be, right? Because everything starts from that foundation. Also, Mars in Capricorn that we spoke about before, where is the energy of the warrior, the fire, the fighter, masculine energy, pairs up with Capricorn, that is the energy of masculine discipline, organization, kind of like contracts and agreements. That one creates a sextile. So this is a net that you're sending out and kind of drawing it towards you. And the net is connected to Lilith in Sagittarius. Lilith is rebellious. Sagittarius is rebellious. Lilith doesn't like to be tied down. Sagittarius doesn't like to be tied down. It's the energy and the embodiment of, if it's not good for me and I don't see any benefit, it's time to swipe right in it. So what I'm seeing in these next 3 days, as I recalled me telling you before, February is a very, very impactful month. It's one that is going to create a huge shift. And this last week of January feels like what we're doing is kind of cleaning out the air around us and clearing out the things that no longer serve us and organizing our clutter as we're creating this new foundation for ourselves. Okay. And whatever we do during this masculine energy of these next 3 days, however we set up our plan for the future, will determine if everything else that we pack up above it will work for us or will have to be constantly adjusted and fixed these next 9-year cycle. So see, it's like super important because this starts the foundation. I am going to remind you that I told you that 2026 is very much the line that my friends gave me, right? My guides told me was pity is bedfellows with go screw yourself, right? Sometimes we hold on to things that we shouldn't hold on to, even though we have had more than enough evidence of how things are not for us. And that thing becomes that one fiber that destroys the whole thing. I'm kidding to mind the movie 300, right? And how the one, I want to say, defective child that didn't run through the norms of Greece during that time and be destroyed was the one thing that entered the darkness into that region. So I need you to keep that in mind, because this is all about that. It's kind of like being very picky, very, very, very selective as to how you want your future to look, and then choosing partners and choosing friends and choosing connections based on that future. Okay? So I hope this helps you. It's a very interesting time. Um, I would say turn on your a-hole, right? Like turn on that asshole energy. Because it really does depend on who you connect to and how you connect to them, the way that this new future that you're trying to create for yourself will work out. Okay? I hope this helps.